Hi, Leo. It's me, Lynn. I just had to go and make a coffee, which I have here. And then I just did Aries a minute ago. So I just had to go and make a coffee. And now I'm ready to do a reading for you. So let's see what we have for Leo for April. Leo. Leo. April. Sometimes I think of Aslan. Do you remember Aslan from Narnia? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? Yeah, Aslan, the lion. That's what I think of sometimes when I think of Leo. So tell me for Leo for April, what is going on? So you're in a fellow fire sign time, birthday time. And things probably happening easier for you, getting easier access, looking up, the sun is out a lot more, at least here in the northern hemisphere. We're having spring, we're in that eastern doorway. Whoa, look at what we got here. Look at what we got here. Looks like someone from the past might be coming around, might be coming back here. Some sort of nostalgia too. It could be a family member. You could be getting a visit from someone, perhaps in the family, maybe an old friend, something like that. Let's just have a first. Sometimes it's a trip, a romantic trip as well, right? Taking a little romantic getaway. Mm-hmm. So, Nine of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Queen of Swords. Now, this could be air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. What else do we have here? The Sun. Ha! Look at that. There's your energy right there, Leo. That bright sunshine, the provider. The sun is our grandfather and the provider of all things. Everything grows under the sun. So there's something very good coming your way after a time of difficulty, I can see, and perhaps a change of view or you may have had to sacrifice something here. Could be anxiety. You could have had to work through some sort of anxiety over an issue. It could have to do with this Queen of Swords, but you perhaps needed to use your mind over your heart here. Like, when they say that we should think emotionally with our mind and logically with our heart, right? And that's very much what the Queen of Swords does. But she wants to have truth and integrity. And this also, what you may be taking on, this energy, that truth and integrity, it's very much in the Leo energy to be like this. You guys have a great big heart, though. You have a super duper big heart, but you might be protecting your heart right now at this time. Okay. So, also, this Queen of Swords could be someone from the past, that past person coming back around, and yeah. So also, You could have be pausing, with the hangman, you're pausing and you're reflecting, okay? Because you're having anxiety or worries over something, some sort of perhaps you're taking things very personally, and this is why you're getting stronger here. You're trying perhaps not to think with your heart, you know, just getting stronger, letting go that of I don't know. I feel you do it to yourself. This is what I'm feeling. You do this to yourself, okay? So the Sun, the Three of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. I see some sort of release here of pain that you have felt in the past. These are old threads to some old situation, threads that you kind of got a hold of you. You can't kind of shake them from somewhere in the past that perhaps um, you know how you've been hurt before. I think you've been hurt before in some sort of way. Perhaps also your heart was very exposed before, and this is why you have it tucked away here under the pillows, behind the things, all very, very protected. And at the same time, though, I think truth has been released. And in this situation, there could have been a lie or some sort of deceit here. There is also a release. I kind of think you're sensing it up here. You're getting a feeling of it up here because you're like maybe trying to figure it out, right? Trying to figure it out. But anyway, this something's coming to light. Definitely, you're trying to give life. You're trying to definitely going to grow from this. This is probably a big expansion time for you as a person, right? In the past, you could have been naive, learning about relationships, and so this is a real grow time for you. And it's going to be really, really good. I also see an even exchange here. This could be an even exchange of services or, you know, generosity, perhaps you're being generous, perhaps you're being generous at a time. I don't even know if this is you that's hurt for sure. It could be someone around you, this person that's coming from the past, or I feel like they could bring up old stuff, even, the old, because this is nostalgia, right? Some sort of old stuff resurfaces, gets brought up, person comes back around. But I think you've done a lot of growth. I think you've done a lot of growth since then, and you perhaps handle things differently. You aren't naive anymore. You're more mature and don't get hurt so easily. You don't get caught up in these snares so easily, Um, I don't think you're trying to harden your heart or anything like that. I think you're trying to grow from this and not get stuck in like back here in the Nine of Swords where you're all in your head again, and it's you get out of this pretty quickly. And you also could get support. Pentacles are also about healing, taking steps to not get back in that you know, that real down, maybe depression, right? And so you could be doing work. You could be, I mean, by doing work, I mean on yourself, some sort of healing to get by something. And you definitely are. You're expanding, you're growing in all kinds of ways. King of Swords. We got a couple directly across from each other here with a broken heart in the middle. The lady could have hurt the man, okay? Or vice versa. But they've got their back to each other, is the other thing here. Um, the both of you could be very blunt, straightforward, practical. Um, strong air energy here, but you have to be careful because words hurt. And I think you're trying to grow out of this. You're trying to um, not only do you want to not hear this, you don't want to say it either, right? You don't want to be like that. So you're trying to heal from something here, and you are doing it. You're growing a lot. The King of Swords, you know he's mastered communication and thought and strategy. He's very smart. He wants to see the whole picture, right? And he wants to know all of the story. You can't come to him with half a story, you know. He'll call you on it for sure. That's the type of person. But so is she up here, and so these two might cross a little bit if only they could see eye to eye, right? If they're kind of like doing the same thing. So the idea is to you know grow in by this broken heart, whatever has hurt you in the past. You might need some time away, a break, some time to think wisely. You know, a time away from the situation to consider all the aspects. This person, like, they get some distance. They might not come out and participate in events, yada yada, because there is a concept or something. There's something that, and in the Hanged Man up here is when you first know that there's something you're not seeing here. There's something and you know it, and it You know, you could have broken someone else's heart in the past, and yours could get broken in the present. It could be like that karma thing. But anyway, you're growing from this, you're learning, you're getting something out of it. It's not just wasted time. This is this is good for you. And the Page of Pentacles is what comes out. And, this is putting time and energy and practice into this beautiful. I love that he's standing on a mandala. Because do you know how long it takes to complete a mandala? I've heard of months. It's time, it takes practice, doesn't really exactly feel grounded, doesn't feel experienced, knows exactly what he's doing yet, but he's willing to try and give it a practice and put time and energy into this, to learn, really wants to learn. You could be learning, learning something new here. You could be taking a class online, but Hmm. I don't know. I got the idea that you want to invest in something more grounded, something uh, more solid, more tangible, like not things that are fleeting. You want to see get something out of your money. You might even borrow some money, get a loan, take a loan out to achieve something, to get something, to take a step in your stability in what you want in your future. I think maybe relationships aren't going perfectly right now, but as far as work and what like I said, your stability, your security, what you're trying to get to there is going really good for you. Um, hmm. Let's get some playing cards here for you, okay? I feel like there's whoa, I didn't even get to say anything. Okay. So, there's some sort of barrier. Also, you could work in the health field, okay? And um, you could have a decision to make. Like I said, you could be doing some training or something like that. You could be thinking about making a change in your position at work. You could work in the health field. You could um, perhaps the mental health field, you know, in a hospital. Um, eh, Yeah, something like that. Maybe even insurance, perhaps. Maybe even insurance. Okay. So, yeah, you might be thinking about getting some training and going for a different position or a different area, different, I don't know. Okay. So you're not sure yet. You're thinking about it. You're trying to make a decision. It could cost some bucks. You might have to invest time and money, right? But you have to be focused for this. And I think this is what you're doing, these steps you're trying to take. You're more focused now, perhaps, right? You're trying to expand. You want more than what you have now. Not just material things, but I don't know. I kind of think you're in the way you're like I'll make my own happiness. I'll make my own happiness. Tell me for Leo, for April, what is going on? Here I have a few here. Let's see. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I love it. So we have Jack of Hearts, Seven of Hearts, Ten of Hearts. Looks like there's some flirting going on. I think someone might have a jealousy issue here. Okay, I'm going to tell you that, and if you're jealous of this person or they're jealous of you, obviously there's feelings. Okay, I don't think they take it too far. I don't think they're, but that's how you still know there's feelings here for someone you're very fond of, you flirt with. um there could be some sort of feeling of wanting something long term with this person you know um hmm, 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 hmm. I'm not sure here. um then you have Three of Hearts, Three of Diamonds. So I got to tell you, this person, I think they're in love. I think you're in love. You only have eyes for them. They only have eyes for you. There could be, it looks like it could be an engagement, a celebration here. I think engagement perhaps, commitment of some sort, taking it, this is financial, right? This is financial. Um, like I said, it's commitment. This also could be you making that investment I'm talking about, something that's going to bring you great joy. It may not have something to do with someone else. You could be thinking that will come along, but you're trying to make your own happiness now. I told you that. You're not waiting for it to come from out there. You're thinking, you know what? If I want a car, I'm going to buy a car. What am I waiting for? If I want a house, I'm going to buy a house. If I'm going to, if I want to, I shouldn't be just saying material things. If I want to travel, I'm going to travel. I'm going to do it. So, 10 of clubs, Queen of clubs, 7 of clubs. I think you're moving. You could be moving. And you could be moving in with this person. This is a brown or hazel-eyed woman. Could be a man too, depending on your sex. This person is a hard worker. They're very creative. They're fun. They like change and like to do things. They're into a lot of different things. Hobbies and stuff like that. But yeah, or this person could be moving, okay? And there's some concern. You could want to move in together, but you're worried, you don't want to ruin it. You don't want to ruin this great friendship or love or whatever. But at the same time, I can see you wanting to invest in each other. This could be someone you work with, maybe, maybe. But there's definitely something cooking here, and I think you're moving. At the very least, you could be getting your own place, purchasing a place, or getting a place by yourself. You're making moves and doing things, thinking more long term. And also, like I said, you could be changing something in your job and definitely moving. Definitely moving. You might have to think about this for a while. I don't think you're the kind of person that just does sudden movements from one day to the next. You think about it, you contemplate it for a bit. You're probably more strategic. You know, you're more of the strategic Leos that think about the moves on the chessboard. And the chessboard's your life, and you're like, okay, how do I want this to play out? How do I want this to play out? And so these are the moves you're making now, okay, for the things that you want, for the freedoms that you want. But remember, with freedoms comes responsibilities, so don't forget that. Anyhow, Leo, thank you so much for joining me. I hope this gives you some clarity or helps you with the month to come. If it resonates, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'm so glad you joined me. This ad-free video is brought to you by Aries this month. It's their birthday, and their time to send in their annual contribution of $25. If you see an Aries, say happy birthday. Okay. I'll talk to you soon. Love you lots. Bye now.